I love how they put the double pins on the back so that it doesn't spin. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So it feels like forever since I've filmed a video. I guess it's only been about a week or so, but I do try to upload a couple of times a week, so I do apologize that there's been no video for a little while. But today we have the June Abominable book box to open up, and it's always the best day of the month. I know I say that every single time, but it truly is. I love these boxes. So if you don't know Abominable, they are a subscription service that gears towards lovers of all things horror fiction, and I will leave all of their information linked down below so you guys can go check them out yourself. And I did want to let you know that they have officially launched their Outer Realms box. So it's the same company, but the box is geared towards sci-fi and fantasy. So if you're into sci-fi and fantasy more so than horror, maybe go check out the Outer Realms box. I'll have that one linked down below as well. So jumping right in here, on the top we have the spoiler card, and the first thing I'm seeing is a Ghastling magazine. So it's been a while since we've had one of these, but just look at this cover art. It's just beautiful. And I love the way that it has, like, you know, sort of the old style magazines. It's very vintage looking. And these are really great just to sit down with a cup of coffee and read through in an afternoon. So really excited to have that. And then next up we have our drinks packet. So the best part about Abominable, of course, is almost everything in the box is consumable, so you don't end up with a whole lot of little knickknacks, and I just love that. It's perfect for anyone who's a bit of a minimalist. So this month we have an Aero hot chocolate and a cappuccino mix. There's the Lion's Gojo coffee bag, just a single serve coffee. And then our teas for this month are lemon ginger and the raspberry pomegranate. And the raspberry pomegranate is actually my favorite. I love this tea. And we can't get the Tetley raspberry pomegranate here. I haven't seen it anyway. I can get another, I believe it's Twinnings does a similar one, but this one is much, much better. So glad to have those. And it's a dreary old day here. So we've gone from like 32 degrees to like 5 degrees and rain. So it's been a little bit nice though, because it's totally dreary and dark, and it's a great day just to sit down with a cup of tea and a book. So here we have House of 100 Whispers by Graham Masterton. So this is our new release book, and it has a small blurb on the top here. It says, "God, It's Good" by Stephen King. So I'll just read you a little bit from the back here. On a windswept moor, an old house guards its secrets. All Hallows Hall is a rambling Tudor mansion on the edge of a bleak and misty moor. It is not a place many would choose to live, yet the former governor of Dartmoor Prison did just that. Now he's dead, and his children, long estranged, are set to inherit his estate. But when the dead man's family come to stay, the atmosphere of the moors seems to drift into every room. Floorboards creak, secret passageways echo, and the wind whistles in the house's famous priest hole. And then, on the same morning the family decide to leave for good, their young son Timmy disappears from inside the house. Does evil linger in the walls, or is evil only ever found inside the minds of men? So that sounds fantastic. It sounds really super atmospheric, and you have these spooky trees on the cover. So, you know, spooky moors in England and a possible haunted house. You know, I'm all for it. So this sounds absolutely fantastic. Maybe I'll have to try to get to this one during spooky season. That's coming up very, very soon. So next up here are treat. They're border biscuits. So we've had biscuits from this company before, and these ones are butterscotch crunch. And unfortunately, my cookies absolutely got obliterated in the mail. So it looks like I'm going to be having cookie pieces with my tea. And then next up we have our bookmarks. So we have one that says, "Well, Clarice, have the lambs stopped screaming?" So we have a Silence of the Lambs themed bookmark. And then there's also the spook mark, and on the back it has some microfiction that is written by Owen, who is one of the owners over at Abominable. And next up is the pin. So this one is awesome. You have what looks like Samara, but instead of climbing out of a well, she looks like she's climbing out of a cell phone. And that is really fantastic. And I love how they put the double pins on the back so it doesn't keep spinning around. So that's awesome. And the last thing in the box is the used book. So the used books always come beautifully wrapped with the little stamp seal. And I just love these. It's like getting a little present every month. And I mean, you know, I've wrapped books before. The guys must spend like hours and hours and hours wrapping all of these used books to put in the boxes. But it's something that I really appreciate. It's a really nice little touch. Okay, so we have a James Herbert. And this book is called Haunted. And I don't have this one. It's just a teeny tiny little book. Let's see what year this was printed in. So it looks like this is originally from 1988, but this specific version is from 1992. And I mean, it's in fantastic condition. It looks almost brand new, and it's still really shiny on the front, and I love that. So let's see what this one is about. 3 nights of terror at the house called Edbrook. 3 nights in which David Ash, there to investigate a haunting, will be victim of horrifying and maleficent games. 3 nights in which he will face the blood-chilling enigma of his own past. 3 hideous nights before Ed Brooke's dreadful secret will be revealed and the true nightmare will begin. So, I mean, another haunted house book. I mean, I am so ready for spooky season right now. It's dark and dreary today, and I've been playing a Halloween playlist all day while I'm working. So I'm definitely ready for a book like this. And I'm just so pleased with the condition of this book. I have a couple of James Herbert on my shelves, and I do have one of the David Ash books, but I've never read them. So this one sounds great, and super excited to have both of these spooky books. There you guys go. That is the June Abominable book box. I always say it, these boxes go way too quickly, and I really hope you guys can go check out this company. They're just amazing. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and leave me a question or a comment down below, because you know I love chatting to you guys. But until next time, stay spooky, everybody. Bye.